What did I teach you?
You are the Duke of New York. You're a #1.
So boom, here he is that, but then here's the rainbow, the lights from the heavens now, transforming into him, and then him taking the children into a spaceship back to the star. Wow. That's what he's pointing to. But again, we just thought, you know, it was a good song. Here he go again. Remember, he practiced time manipulation and time control when he said, remember the time, and had a video where there was no Caucasian people in the video.
Right.
They was all black. And here he is, as Heru. Here is Akhenaten, right? And here is Nefertari. Right? And then what did he do? He had Magic Johnson playing the guard, which means that they were all guarded by magic. Which means also, on the flip side of that, with the demons is, if we give Magic AIDS, then that means AIDS. If we give Magic Johnson AIDS, or we say that that's what he got, then essentially, symbolically, we are giving Magic AIDS. We are giving Magic an acquired immune deficiency. Because remember, one black man is symbolic to everybody.
Right.
That's why one of us pays for everything else. So again, they go, Iman, you already see that. You don't even see that no more. I'm trying to make that into t-shirts or something. And see, above his head is the pi symbol.
Oh, wow.
The symbol of pi. Remember we talked about that? Pi in the equation represents melanin or whatever. And again, above his head, that's the symbol of pi. That's him holding the Illuminati dove by the what they call the short hairs. See what I'm saying? Because the dove, that's their symbol. So if he's holding the dove like that, see what I'm saying? He's holding them like that, which means that he's keeping them from flying away. You see what I'm saying? Doing their magic, doing their thing. Here he go with the Heru thing and holding his hand up like this. You would see him do this a lot because this is the symbol of the emperor. You will see a lot of Shakespearean things where a lot of guys do this. Or like you see pictures of somebody doing Hamlet, they'll be holding a skull like this and looking at it. That's a symbolic ritual too. Here he was, playing on Saw, rising from the dead, right? Resurrecting the people, because he's got on what? Red, activation, black, ritual. He brought the dead back, the black people back, the melanated people back, and they all start dancing together. Then from there, or before that, he is Anubis, right? He is Anubis, who is the lord of the underworld, who takes the soul from the living world into the mental. And then here he is, how he wound up looking later, when they started sucking all of the life and stuff out of him. And again, that was the only other thing. Who did that? John Landis. John Landis, the Jew who did that, is the same guy who did the Remember the Time video. Here he is again, boom. Here he is with his sister, who, I don't want to say she was down with it, but she came out with this song, Make You Move, that's out right now, and that was his song. But he wrote it for himself, and that was one of the songs, that was going to be his first single coming out for his album, the This Is It album. But Janet put it out, right? Here he is. See, also, when you got into the game like that, he got so high in it that they trusted him, or he allowed them to trust him to a point where they would give him their subjects to shepherd and show how to do whatever. So what he started doing was he started reprogramming them against them. So they would say, okay, Mike, you large or whatever, we want you to raise these kids and say that they're yours. So he said, okay, I'll do that. But you think I'm doing that, you know what I mean, for your benefit, but really, I'm telling him some whole other shit. This was him as Captain EO. She was the one who convinced him to go through the pineal extraction thing. Here go him with Diana. This was him at Dirty Diana. Remember the song Dirty Diana? That was about her, because he was piping that too. She was at the video. And it's no coincidence that she is Diana, and he was also Ray, or was really cool, or had an affinity for another Diana, Diana Ross. Both of these people pop. Now look at her. He's black in the ritual. She yellow. Fear. That's when he hooked up with Lisa Marie and got her off drugs, got her off all of that, got her help because her mother ritually abused her and then sacrificed the father so the mother could have Graceland. And then she signed over all her father publishing to him.
Wow.
Wow. Mike was a pimp, man. Boom. Then he left her, jumped on her. Because they tried to make it say, oh, Mike was homosexual. You'll never hear that. See what I'm saying? Because he wasn't. He was into women. You know? And she was the grand dame, so him programming her and him bedding her was basically him snubbing his nose at them. You talk about masonry, this is masonry right here. This is equivalent to this. And this, when you read the Bible, when it describes the beast, is everything. The 4 crowns, the mouth of the lion, the 10 lions, the body of the leopard. When they describe the beast in Revelation, this is what they talk about. They talk about the British Empire. The little horn, the knight of the order, the unicorn, the eyes of man, you know what I mean? The crown of heaven, the 4 beasts. It's all there. So, to show you, he put that there. See what I'm saying? They go to Tunnel. They go to Earth. They go Crowley. That's Aleister Crowley. He's showing you.
Wow.
Here go the little black baby holding the skull of the Triceratops.
Wow.
That's him with one of his jump offs, Diana Ross, who molested him as a baby, as a little boy. Here goes Sammy Davis. Sammy Davis was the one who really went in on him and told him about the whole Satan thing and all that. And Sammy Davis came up with Anton LaVey and Michael Aquino, who was really Jordan Maxwell.
Well,
Jordan Maxwell? This is Jordan Maxwell, is really Michael Aquino, and the same person. They just remixed him and put him back out when he got caught from eating and killing them kids at the Presidio.
You mean Illuminati Jordan Maxwell?
Yeah. This is Evan Ross. This is Michael Jackson. These are the children that they say is Michael Jackson's kids. This is allegedly Evan Ross's father, the billionaire who wound up getting killed mysteriously in a mountain climbing accident. But coincidentally, 9 months before that, her and Mike stayed together in London for about 2 months. 8 months after that, or 7 months after that, she wound up having this baby, Evan Ross. Right? So you see where I'm going with this. Because what they do, one of the things of peerage is you never let the real parent raise the child. You always give it to somebody else.
wow.
That's why they don't want black women breastfeeding their baby. That's why they want you to put all your babies in Head Start and school and all that. So everybody else can mess with them before you get a chance to give them the right way. But to protect, probably to protect his son, he probably acted like that's not his kid. See what I'm saying? Because Diana loved him, man. So these kids are just some Illuminati kids that he was just taking in as wards, kind of like how Batman did Robin after his parents got killed. And all of this comes from eugenics. Okay? Which is the European white supremacist doctrine. Anybody that will debate anything that we building on like that, they are coming from a eugenics perspective. So I don't get involved in debates and stuff like that with people with stuff like this, because if you come into me trying to say what I'm saying is this or that or whatever, and you went, first thing I'm going to ask you, what school you go to? Oh, Berkeley? Oh, it's a wrap. Stanford, it's a wrap. Rutgers, it's a wrap. Any school that you go to is teaching this. Since 1865. He was basically Mike Incarnate. So they figured they would stop him early before he even get there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So they hooked him up with that crazy chick who they done possessed, right? Who they done possessed, who was Satan's devil worshiper and all of that, and triggered him through the cell phone. Because remember, the story was he got a text message, and the text message made him wild out. Boom. But the real story too is that she gave him her